Okay, so we are going to do a pod review today on a pepper. Let's see, right back over here somewhere. Here it is. And this is called the Blackie, or Mojo Blackie, because Mojo Peppers is the original creator of this pepper. And if you're not familiar with Mojo's peppers, he was a creator of a very specific type of growing pattern to his peppers. And a lot of people don't know how he did it, but I think I'm cracking the code on exactly what he did. And so I'm starting to be able to reproduce that effect. But we'll pick one of these peppers. I'll show you a couple of them black. You can see how black that pepper is. Very, very black. They're all quite black. Very black. Here's the plant. Okay, that's what the plant looks like. It's kind of crowded out a little bit by other plants, but you can see the whole thing is absolutely loaded with peppers. And they're pretty good size this year. Last year they weren't quite this big. This year they're really big. I got some really huge ones on here. But we're going to be picking one of the real oddballs, or a couple of them maybe. One of them's got some damage, so we'll pick that one off of there. Yeah, unfortunately I have an insect biting on my peppers and damaging my peppers. But we're going to pick this sucker right here. Which is that, and we'll look at that in a minute. There's a couple more here that are actually turning red. I want to get them off before the insects. I normally like to leave my peppers on there until they're almost like basically rotting off the plant, but because I got insects chewing on the calyxes and chewing on my peppers, I got to get them off of here before they completely blow my crop out. I want to get something out of it, at least some seed anyway. But here, let's show you, let's give you a better look at this pepper in the light, and I'll try the other lighting because this lighting might be too bright and it's bleaching the whole thing out. So it might be bleached out. We'll take a look at it in the greenhouse. But as you can see, this pepper's, it's red. It's got a lot of black mottling in it, and that is a very unique feature to this variety of pepper. You can get it to do that sometimes, and most of the time you can't. It's really hit or miss. But I'm starting to figure out a technique that normally these peppers don't normally want to produce this effect, and I think I'm figuring out how to get that effect. So let's bring you inside and I'll give you under better light. It's too bright out here today. It was supposed to be cloudy and rainy, instead now it's sunny. Bring you here where the light is good. Okay, so that's it. That's the Mojo Blackie in its ripe form, and as you can see outside, I showed you the black form of it, which is what I taste tested it last year as. The ripe form is going to be even hotter. So it's just a gorgeous looking pepper. Really, really is. I mean, you can't say enough about Mojo's peppers and his designs that went into this. Very unique feature. It's very hard to get all the peppers, you know, other pepper varieties to do this, though. Some varieties, really, you can do it based on technique. So depending on how you develop your technique, you can get a lot of other varieties of peppers to actually begin to model like this. So we're going to be working on that in the next few years. We're going to make some really sick looking peppers in the years to come. And eventually, once I get it down where I know exactly what I'm doing, I'll share that with the general public. But for now, you're just going to have to enjoy the beauty as they come through, like so, as I show you this pepper. Try different light angles. Don't know what's good, don't know what's not good. There's a nice bright sunlight. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And we're going to let, I was going to say, we're going to let this one ripen up a little more. Actually, I should. If I let this ripen up a little more, these black patches will actually get blacker. So if I keep this in the sun, it'll actually get blacker. Maybe we'll try to pick another one. That's the culprit right there. You see that? That's eating holes in my peppers. I don't know what this thing is, but it's damn. Alright, so today we are doing a pod review on this pepper right here. And that is called the Mojo Blackie, or Blackie for short. And this is one of his creations, and As you can see, this pepper is very known to get a lot of black and red mottling in it. It's not going to do this by default, so you're going to have to manipulate the plant a little bit, but it will do it if you manipulate a little. And I'll share that in the future once I get it down a little better. So right now I'm still experimenting, but I think I got a good handle as to what exactly is going on here. So let's grab another one, because this one I got to do a couple of photos on it and do a photo shoot under good lighting so I can put some good images on my website of the seed that I'm offering. Here it is. Here's a littler one, and I can certainly assure you, no way am I eating that whole thing. I know these are hot. I remember I did one last year, and boy, that thing was a lot hotter than I was able to handle. So we'll take a bite off it. We'll try to describe the flavor. I'll attempt to describe the heat and what I think the heat is as far as Scoville-wise. But I know it's a killer heat on this one. This one is definitely a lot of pain. All right, so without any further ado, let's give it a go. But this could be a creeper heat. Comes in like it's almost no heat on it. You're chewing it, chewing it, chewing it. After about a minute, boy, you start to fire up. And I think that's what's starting to happen right now. But it wasn't that hot. It was easy to swallow. Okay, let's get into the flavor. The flavor was, again, in that cayenne type flavors. It's not fruity, and it's not bell pepper flavor. It's a something else. And it's very nice. This is the type of pepper you want to use. Oh, it's heating up. This is the type of pepper you want to use in your salsas and your hot sauces. It's got that flavor that actually works with it. If you're somebody who likes hot wings and you make sauces, this is going to do it. I am starting to light up. The heat is starting to come in very strong and sharp. It's about 100 degrees out right now. I am sweating absolutely profusely. The sweat is going in my eyes right now, and I am literally cooking alive. I have to literally go inside now and take a shower, because I literally sweat out probably a half a gallon of water just within the last 20 minutes. And my eyes are actually absolutely burning right now because of the salt in my sweat. And it's just so hot out right now that it's very, very, very uncomfortable. And then I'm eating these hot peppers, and that's really doing a number on me right now. I mean, I am roasting. I got to switch hands here. So anyway, as far as the heat goes, from prior experiences having eaten these, right now this one's probably close to 100,000. And it's burning my mouth in ways I can't even describe. But in past times, I have eaten these, and the heat was absolutely off the chart as far as what I was expecting to get from it. I would say in past times, I have eaten these where they were anywhere between 700 and 800,000 Scoville units. And we're talking absolutely enormous amount of heat on it. My eyes are actually burning. It could be the capsaicin coming out of my sweat. It's getting in my eyes, and it's causing my eyes to shut right now, because that's what it feels like. It feels like I got capsaicin in my eyes. But I am absolutely sweating my head off right now. It's, like I said, it's about 100 degrees. Inside the greenhouse, it's pushing probably around 130. And even trying to get through one of these pod reviews right now is very, very difficult. And it's like I'm burning on all ends right now. My eyes are burning. My sweat from my eyes are actually starting to burn me like capsaicin got in it. And the only thing that could be is that it's in my sweat now, and it's getting in my eyes. I can't even open my eyes right now. It's literally burning my eyes. I know I'm rubbing my eyes with my hand like that, but there's no capsaicin on my hand over here. So wherever that capsaicin is coming from, it's coming from inside the sweat, or it could be my eyes are just watering. I don't even know. I'm so wet right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm soaked from sweating. My eyes are running. My mouth is running. My nose feels like it's getting ready to run. This pepper is very, very hot, guys. Very, 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 very hot. It's not for the faint in heart. And if you're not used to eating peppers at this level of heat, I don't recommend you starting off with something like this, because it could be a bad experience for you. But if you're looking for something hot and different, this is probably the way you want to go. I'm sorry my eyes are closed, guys, but they're burning right now. And it's not because I got capsaicin on my hand and I'm rubbing it. It's just coming out of my sweat right now. It's going in my eyes and it's burning me. It's burning my eyes shut. So anyway, I don't know how much longer I could keep this review going, but this is a very, very hot pepper, and I only took a small bite off the bottom. If I was to eat that whole thing, I would definitely say it's probably somewhere near the 500,000 mark, and you're going to know it. All right, so anyway, that was just a quick pod review on the Mojo Blackie. I will offer seeds on my website this year for this pepper, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.